there's positives and negatives associated to it. As much as I didn't necessarily enjoy my Tottenham experience, I always give this metaphor around the day that it snows. And I'm not sure if everyone comes from parts of the world where it snows a lot, but the day in January and February here in England, sometimes we get snow. The day that it snows, everyone gets really, really excited and they want to roll a big snowball. So you go into your back garden and you start rolling the snowball out of the snow that is in your back garden. But then you exhaust all the snow that's in your garden. And if you want to add to that snowball, you need to roll your snowball in another garden to then be able to acquire new knowledge. That's the metaphor I like to give to acquiring game knowledge or acquiring any types of skills really within the industry. If you're in an environment for a long time, it becomes difficult to roll your snow in different environments. Is what I'd say. And when I went to Tottenham, I really had my eyes open to different thought processes, different ways of doing things, and that was really, really beneficial for me. But on the other side of that, if you can find ways, because the industry is very, very busy when you're working within it. I do 6 days a week, and then on my day off, I'm probably watching football. So yeah, it's quite all encompassing. When you work within one environment for a long period of time, if you are able to get opportunities to go in, through mentorships with people that are, already in other places, having longevity in one environment is good because you get to see the fruits of your labor a little bit, because, you don't coach a player once and then they go and play in the first team. It takes upwards of, the first group that I ever coached at under sevens are now under 14s, 15s. So under 15. So, they're nowhere near a debut. So you don't see the fruits of your labor. I think it's quite rewarding to see the fruits of your labor. That's one thing. And also in terms of, my mantra when I took over the analysis department at Birmingham was I wanted the processes that I implemented to live longer than me, not in terms of my lifespan, I mean in terms of my time in that job. Because we had a really good analysis department when I was when it was led by someone else and I was working within that environment. But I left, then the leader of the department left, and we were left with an environment where there wasn't many people that had been there prior, and the processes that we had weren't deeply ingrained in what we'd done. So when I came back to the environment, it was a clean slate, and I had to build all the processes back up, which had its benefits because I could do them within my own mold. But you see some continuity in your work if you work consistently within the same environment. So there's pros and cons to everything, really. I just think it's being aware where the pros and cons are, and if like for example, one of the benefits of moving around is you get to learn different environments. Well, you don't have to move around to necessarily get that. You can stay within one environment and seek out opportunities to learn from other environments.